Hey guys, it's AZUN here, and in this episode I'm going to test my new football. It's the Champions League final ball, Cardiff 2017. The match is going to be between Juventus, my favorite team, against Real Madrid. So this ball comes in the standard Champions League package. It's like the other balls I had before. So let's just open it. Brand new from the box. I really like the color. The design is a bit, it's quite okay. Maybe a bit childish. Maybe for kids, but it's okay. It's some dragon on it. So the color is nice. It feels like similar Champions League ball I had before. The ball I'm going to compare it with today is this one, because the Krasava is the one that I've been using for quite some time now. Anyway, I cannot sit here and try to explain how good this ball is or if it's better than this one. So let's go out on the training field and give it a real test. So the first test I'm going to do is to check if the ball is round. For me as a freestyler, this is really important, but in football in general, it's also important that the ball you play with is perfectly round. So at first look, the ball looks really round. I cannot tell if it's any mistakes with it, so that's good. But the best way to check if the ball is round is to spin it in the air. So you just throw it up and spin it like this. Looks good. Even better test is to spin it on the finger, because then it will be at the same position the whole time. The reason it bumps is because my finger hits the glued area where it's put together. So to compare the ball with a different match ball that I'm using for freestyle and for football, it's the Adidas Krasava. So I will spin this as well. I have to say that it's easier to spin this because of the way the ball is made. It's bigger surface for the spin, so it doesn't really mean that it's more round, it's just easier to spin it. This may be a problem for this ball, that it's so many edges, and I can feel when I spin the ball that it's not like the surface is not so even. So this surface is much better, I would say. It will be interesting to do the freestyle test with this ball. Another really important test is the bounce test. Which ball has the better bounce? I pumped the ball equally, so the air pressure is exactly the same. I will drop the ball from the same position and we will see which ball has the better bounce, the Champions League Cardiff ball or the match ball Krasava. So that was a big difference. The Krasava has a better bounce. I didn't really expect this because previous models from Adidas, I really liked the Champions League and it got a good bounce. So I'm not saying that it got a bad bounce, it's just that the Krasava is better. The next thing I'm going to test is to juggle the ball. Does it have a good first touch? Is it soft to kick it? And is it easy to control? So I'm just going to do simple juggling and see how it performs. That felt fine. Now I'm just going to do a few kicks with the Krasava to see the difference. Yeah, after the juggling test I have to say that they are almost the same. Both are really good for normal juggling and I cannot really pick any winner in this test. The next test is the most important for me because I'm a professional freestyler and now I'm going to test this ball for freestyle football. I know that it may be a bit more slippery, so I will put this in the account because when you have a new ball, it's like the plastic layer that is outside, it takes a few days to get rid of it. So I know that it will be more slippery than the Krasava, so I'm not going to compare the two now in the freestyle test because I know that this is a big difference for me. But anyway, I remembered how the Krasava was the first training when I was practicing with it, and this is the first practice with the Champions League Cardiff ball. So this used to be my favorite before the Champions League for freestyle, but will it beat the Krasava? I don't know. Maybe in 2-3 weeks we will really see the decision I made, if I'm still using the Krasava or if I start to use this one instead. So probably on my next performance you will see what ball that I really prefer. Anyway, now I'm going to test this one for the freestyle football. So that was the freestyle test. I was able to do a lot of good tricks with this ball, but I have to say that it felt a bit hard to control it. I know that it's more slippy because it's a new ball, but I'm not really sure if this ball is better than the Krasava. So the last test in this review is the shooting test. Probably the most important one for you that doesn't freestyle. But anyway, I'm going to do a few shots with this and see how it will perform. So let's go. That one was pretty good. That feels okay, but now let's do the Rabona crossbar. Not the crossbar, but I will take that shot any day. Okay guys, now comes the crossbar. Those two shots were equally bad, but I have to say that the Krasava feels better to shoot with. It feels like it's more power in the shot. The Krasava also win the crossbar test. So with the Krasava the touch is better, it's better to control it, it's better bounce, and I also prefer it for freestyle and for shooting. So it must be something inside the ball that makes a difference, because the surface is the same. I did the measurement on the weight with my scale and it shows that this ball is like a few grams heavier. So maybe that makes the difference with the bounce and everything else. So I'm back after testing this ball for like a couple of hours. I have to say that I'm not professional football player, I'm professional freestyler. The Krasava cost like 100 crowns more, that's about $12. So I definitely would put the extra money into buying this one than to buy this one. Because simply it's a better ball. Anyway, I really like the design of this one. It's something when it spins that I really enjoy when I freestyle with it. So after 2-3 weeks I will make up my mind if I will continue with this one or if I'm going to freestyle with this. I will use both from now on. So that was my quick review on the Adidas Champions League Cardiff Final 2017. I have to say that nobody paid me to do this review. I just went to the shop, bought the ball myself just to try it out. So it's not like Adidas sent it for free or anything like this. Sometimes they send me stuff for free, but this time I bought the ball and I tested it. So this is like 100% honest review. So I really hope that Juventus will win the Champions League final. If they lose, they can always blame the ball. Anyway, if you like this review, thumbs up, leave a comment and check out my other videos. They should be up here someplace. And up here you can hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching and see you next time.